your job.
Marcos here for FightHubTV.com in Fullerton, California at CSW Training Facilities with Josh Barnett. Josh, I got an email this morning saying that you were signed with StrikeForce. Congratulations, man. I'm sure it's a thing you felt was a long time coming, right?
Well, you know, I got an email this morning also from a Nigerian prince, and he was saying that there was a large sum of money that I had actually inherited somehow, and he needed my help to get it out of the country. So
did he offer to give you $15 million?
yes, I think that was the amount. Has he spoken to you as well?
I believe so, my friend. I believe so.
Well, you know, it's okay. I'm not greedy. I'll share.
Sharing is caring, but tell me how this whole process began. Like, when did they contact you? You know, tell me about when they gave you the call.
It's been in the works for a long time. Just the details got worked out, and so we could finally sign.
Now, is it a how many fights did they offer to give you?
73.
73. That would make you the longest multi-fight contract I think I've ever heard of, correct?
Yes, but I mean, the clarification on fight is if there's a lot of food and I'm having a hard time getting through it and I actually finish all of it, that's a fight. If I can't seem to untie one of my shoes, that's a fight. So you can see how these could add up really quickly.
You have a lot of daily struggles there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, has there been a date set up for you already? Do you know, like, an opponent that you would like to fight, or someone they've asked you, like, hey, you know, get ready around this time for this type of opponent?
I've been dating, but I don't know how much, no opponents or anything like that.
When would you like to get in there? You know, I'm thinking as soon as possible, right?
I'm always about getting in there.
Well, Josh, a few weeks back, I know, you know, there was a confrontation between you and Hector Lombard. I know you guys used to train in here. Are you guys cool now? Did you guys have a chance to talk that out?
Hey, I came up to him. I said what I had to say, and it's up to him. I mean, it's his beef, not mine, if it's into that.
Now, speaking of the StrikeForce heavyweight division, who are some of your favorite StrikeForce heavyweights in the division right now?
Well, I really like Paul Buentello, even though he's not there anymore. Yeah, because I can make burrito jokes, and he can talk about me being a pinchy Yankee. It's great. I don't know. I mean, they're all great fighters, and you know, whoever manages to be the one that gets picked to go in the ring with me is my favorite at the time.
So will your training camps revolve around here in Fullerton, or will you be going to different places when that fight does occur?
Occur?
Occur.
I don't really imagine to go anyplace else. And even still, if I've got other people to bring in, I might as well bring them here. This facility can accommodate any type of training and find it to be more than adequate and often better than any other place that we could possibly go to, just in terms of size and equipment and facilities. So, you know, come out here, get inside this enormous cage, and you know, get your head caved in a little bit. It'll be fun.
Cool. Now, that deal they signed with you, is it an exclusive deal? Will they still allow you to go fight in Japan, or how is that?
Well, you know, what should I say? Well, I mean, I have a pro wrestling match at the end of the month. So
with Tim Sylvia, right? Is that true?
That's what I hear. Yeah. That's what I hear. That's it's going to be interesting.
I bet so. That's his first pro match. You have like a pro wrestling finisher you like to use in your matches?
A few of them, but I've also, this is like not the first time I've been stuck in there with a green boy, and you know, I wish I could say I was Ric Flair and I could make anybody look good, but you know, I'm not going to necessarily say that Tim's not going to be able to wrestle, because he's never done it before, but maybe he's got a real I shouldn't say affinity, but maybe there's a lot of potential there in Tim Sylvia to be a pro wrestler. So I'm not going to necessarily expect that it's going to be horrible, but it's, you know, there's definitely going to be a learning curve.
Now, touching back on that, you kind of went off tangent, but will they allow you to fight for Dream or any other organization, or is it just in USA StrikeForce only?
Well, you know, the details are in the contract, and you know what they say, they're confidential.
So everything at this point is confidential when it comes to how many fights, not 73 obviously, or I don't know, according to Josh, yeah, 73, but all that stuff.
It's irrelevant. You know what I mean? The amount of fights I have is the amount of fights you see me in the ring. And where I'm able to fight is where you see me pop up.
I can't wait to see you finally in the StrikeForce cage, and I look forward to your next fight. Any last words you want to leave off with?
Other than just working on big things. Mumi Fuji's fighting September 30th in Bellator. She'll be in the semifinals of their 115-pound women's tournament, a rematch against Lisa Ward, which I don't expect to go any different from the first time. Just doing big things over in Japan for the IGF on the 25th. And just working hard here with guys like Eric Hammer, my protege, who just won the Best of the West. I mean, literally every division pretty much that he could enter, including the Absolute. And a lot of good guys out of here training very hard and having a good time.
Thanks, Josh.